Alright, kick your computer disk. Copy. Little Geko's screaming bloody statement. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but it is bloody freezing today. Cold as a witch's tit, as they would say. It's cold as charity. Alright, let's have a look and see what these daily tasks are today. I'm imagining they're not going to be anything particularly exciting, so we'll knock those over. And we'll scooty around and keep grabbing up some rip chips, maybe have a bit of a free skate, check out the community parks as per usual. In the stadium after helping out a couple of the lads last night. Try and warm up these bloody fingers though. Alright, what do we got? Oh, yeah, pretty easy, eh? Grab our free ticks. Yeah, one of the lads actually showed me a video this morning. One of the House of the Geko lads, old Keno, showed me a video of the Session XL game. Session? No, that's Skater XL. Session skates him as a multiplayer mod in development. So we joined the Discord for that. Got that downloaded and just waiting a key for it now. That could be a bit of fun, eh? Like I played a little bit of Session. I got about 7 odd hours in it. Obviously, having no grabs is a bit of a boner killer, and I never quite got the hang of the mechanics fully after 7 hours. That's probably to be expected though. But I will say it is easily one of the best looking skateboarding games out there. You know, being a bit more realistic. Geez, she's hard though, eh? Like, you honestly skill issue far out. I might even stream that a little bit later on today. And see how we get on. Is that all the tasks already, is it? Yes, it is easy. Where are we at on this bloody pass? There's only a few more things I actually want to grab out of here. I have 100%ed every pass so far, but I'm not really too fussed this time around, to tell you the truth. Maybe a couple of things. Yeah, I've already got every page up until page 6, I believe. I mean, look at those. Those are just awful. Like, whoever thought that it was a good idea to have no stitching colouring and just go straight bronze, silver, and gold for that? They need to sit down and a bit of a talking to, I think. I mean, look at that. God awful. Anyway, moving on. I'm not going to dwell on the negative today. It's too cold for that. Already got all this stuff, I believe. Yeah. I think we'll just hold on to the ticks for the minute. Go outside for a bit of a boogie. Let's go have a look at the communities park just outside. I guess my board's gonna meet me there. I'll tell you, my fingers are bloody near frozen right. Ooh, messy grime. Hanging on for dear life. Not super fast on this one either. I'm not going to make that. No, well done. The only thing with these games though is the, well, not the only thing, but the thing to the growing list. Some people, god-awful QTO placement. If I really wanted to, I could just put this on PC only so that it's not crossplay. And you watch the servers would be, well, they were bloody near empty for the longest time. It might have changed now. Oh, the shortest handrail in existence. Let's see if we can hit that though. Give that a bit of a go. Oh, that's not doing it, is it? How bloody fast you need to go? Got him. Yeah, it's a little bit lackluster though, if I'm being honest. Like, you hit the trail a couple of times, but about seen it all. And Market Mile's just been... Oof. Market Mile's been on a pretty big win lately, so maybe we'll go check that out. What's going on here? I don't know how fast you're expecting me to go in order to get that. Try from up here, right? Geez, that coffee smells good this morning though. It's only cheap instant coffee, but yeah, she's smelling good. What's going on here? Moving on. I was a bowl over a few of the challenges along the way too. Have a quick nosy, yo. Let's head back this way. Well, it does that sometimes when you go to hit the quick ollie. Maybe it was just my hands. But sometimes it won't actually register. There is every chance I hit a bit of an angle on the downstroke, as it were. So once again, willing to accept that it might have been a skill issue. Reset tomorrow though, so that's always, it'll be sort of the tester to see what they have in mind for the rest of the X Games. Strong coffee. We'll do all the hedgy first today, I think. Cruise through the parking lot, see what's going on. No one's seshing it up in the car park today. We better hit something in here real quick. What are we thinking? I'm thinking maybe we can try and get he'll flip to mini up here. Not Fido. Oh, slowest slappy in the world. I mean, full transparency and no excuses. I can't even feel my thumb at the moment. It's that bloody cold, so. Let's have a quick session with the homie here, alright? We can ollie that whole thing. But you do lose a significant amount of speed doing the minis. Almost. Just try a straight ollie over. Oh man. Leave a bit of skin behind on that one. Right, let's try that again. Not even close. Yeah, it sort of seemed to have been the trade-off. Obviously the foot plants are a lot better now. And we are enjoying that, but it does seem to be a pretty decent trade-off in the one-footed grab department. So those grabs, you know, the feet will try to anchor to something, and quite often you can't get your foot in close enough. Sorry, can't get in your foot fast enough when it comes to... Yeah, when it comes to getting it back in full bailing. So gives with one hand and takes with the other, but we are kind of used to that at the moment. Not even close. Pretty good. Oh, we're getting ready for one of our famous crashes. A little janky, but still look kind of cool. Would have looked cooler if the dark slide hadn't gone all the way up, though. Full heal. No, double. A bit too slow. There we go. Sorted. I'll just type it up in the chat. What tricks, challenges, or spots would you like to see? So yeah, if you're in the chat at any point, I've got this loaded up on OBS, so I can't actually see who's watching, if anybody. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see, just drop it in the chat. One's just the grab. Oh yeah, sweet. This one's reasonably easy. Ah, he says as he doesn't make it over. Smashed him. Oh, choke on your coffee. Oh. Take that. Good old bit of parkour. Caveman up, ollie off, and we are away. Now she's frosty and foggy as all hell today. We've just had our skate park. The guy who runs the skate school, Haraki Skate, he just had the park ground down and like diamond cut and all that sort of carry on. So as lovely and smooth as it is absolute death when it's wet. Slippery as, like, even at the end of the day when the sun starts going down and the concrete starts to precipitate a little bit, she gets real slippery real quick. So we'll try and get up for a skate a bit later on today, but I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go unless the sun breaks through the fog, unless we start taking a snowboard out or something. I'm not sure. Is this the wall ride one, or is this the jump off? I think this is the one where you got to jump off and do the mani over the bridge, I think. No, it's the wall ride one. Always keep an eye out for some of these hard case names too. Start running these every day, see how, well, I say every day, but that all depends on, you know, how exciting I can keep myself, because it's obviously not the most exciting thing in the world to do once you've done it 100,000 times, but see how quickly I can get through these. Oh, what? Out of the trick then, did it? Yeah, alright. Might even try to snap a cheeky clip of it later as well. But yeah, I'm thinking, excuse me, I'm thinking I might throw Session a bone very shortly. I'm thinking I might give that a go. And I've still got that Skyrim Argonian playthrough that I want to do. I haven't played Skyrim in a very long time. Great game. It would be better to be able to play with some of my mods, but... Oh, nice, got him. But like I said, on a previous stream, I had a hard drive that had like all my music, all my photos, all of that, and it started clicking. And I knew its time was coming, but I did the old she'll be right, and it turns out she was actually not right. I'm locked out of that hard drive. I've got another one of the same model. So as I get some money together, I'll see about swapping the componentry over. I have to pay a man to do that. It's a bit outside of my skill level. Well, I say pay a man, it's just what we say in New Zealand, but I don't really care if it's a man or a woman. If they can do the job, they got the job. Get me back into that hard drive, I'll be eternally grateful. Just so I can at least get the stuff off of it. You know, get all my music back. It's got all my old DJing stuff on there. A bunch of heavy metal I made with one of the mates. You know, some personal photos. Nothing dodgy, so get your head out the gutter. So it would be brilliant to get back into that. But like with anything, I may just have to accept the fact that that might be it for it. And I might have lost all that stuff, so it's not the end of the world. Just not ideal. Especially because I had, I couldn't even tell you how much music on it. Belly flop. I remember when these used to be such a struggle sometimes. Yeah, some of these used to be such a struggle. I don't think we're getting a nollie over there, though. He's not even getting a bloody inward heel. We'll just go for a dirty old kickflip to maybe over it. Oh, rude. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Missed it. Righto. Thread the needle, love to see it. Play a bit of Frogger. Yeah, that was 100% my fault that time. Can't blame the game for what is essentially my own skill issue. If I can dark slide this one out. Yeah, we got that. Making it look easy. Cool. Not quite sure what I was trying to do there. about as ugly as a drop by though, I can tell you that much. Go Spidey, go. Right, see if I can get this one a little bit better than last time. It took me a few goes to actually get the thread the needle section. Boom, just like that, eh? Get him in two. Now slowly making our way over to the Gold Crest Community Park. Oh yeah, I don't mind this one. This used to be such a mission when I first started playing. Is it? Yeah, it's on this floor. Just like that, eh? Got him in one. He's going to be the fastest stream ever at this rate, isn't it? Well, not as fast as yesterday's one. Where are we at? Always try to get this one cheekily. We're gonna make that? We're gonna get through there? Oh yeah, just though. Oh, we take the makes. Yeah, speaking on session though, I would love it if there was grinds in that game. Bloody grabs in that game. I understand there is a grab mod, but and I understand the game's also not built around transition skating, so and my preference is street skating, but it's always nice to have those extra tricks and tools in your arsenal. But I'm that bad at the game, and it's that complicated for some of the inputs, that I'm not super worried, because we're still going to be able to, you know, sort of document a bit of the journey on getting better at it. So these lip tricks here, board slides and lip slides, can be a little bit finicky on this one. It's alright though, got him easy, eh? Alright, just boost our little grind distance. Messy as. We can't get a cool little nose blunt across here, right? Oh, never mind. Got me input wrong. Alright, whilst we're here, let's have a nosy at the community park gully today. See what we're working with. Oh, a bit of greenery, you love to see that. Oh, see, I really don't mind this park, eh? Yeah, it's got good flow, you know, between the two. Right, get up there. Try and hit the bloody dark slide up this one. Oh, where has he gone and teleported to? Alright, let's set a session marker up here. That is a nice quality of life improvement, being able to set up for a drop in and set your session marker. For a minute there it was really bugged too, but they seem to have got their shit together enough that it doesn't seem to happen so much anymore. Right, get on there, thank you. Right, there we go. Sort of got to attack it from the side a little bit. You know what we were after? We're trying to hit that top bit with the dark slide. At this stage, we'll take hitting almost anything but our heads. There we go. Oh, come on, mate. You were right there. Lovely. There it is. What was that? Is that a good accidental clip, is it? What do we get? Laser flip. Oh, no, she's dirty as. Not worried about that. I do wonder, some rails you can hit a dark slide. Oh, that's not doing it though. Yeah, some rails you can hit a dark slide, and then as you leave the dark slide input, there's a gap in the rail. You can flip back into a board slide. Help if I hit the bloody thing. But you can flip back into a board slide. I think that's what we're going to go for here. Oh. Is that worth the clip? Let's try that out. Get a quick cheeky clip for that one. Start over here. Get him about halfway to here. And then sort of zoom it out around here a little bit maybe. Right, let's see how that looks. I'm not confident that's going to look great to begin with. So maybe we want to get rid of that. So that's much better, isn't it? Let's try that. Yep, so then we go out here, put that down, zoom that in a little bit. That way we miss the bloke in here. Go from here to here, slow that one down. Cool. We'll just drop the speed a little bit on all of this. Except for that last one and the first one. Thinking maybe we boost this one in. Delete that one. Bring that out here. That there. Give it a little bit more breathing time. Bring this one in. Yeah, so that's a bit better already, eh? Bring the exposure up a bit. Bring down the color temperature. Crank the saturation. Exposure up a little bit more. Right, how does that look? A little weird on the shadows, so we'll drop the exposure a touch, bring the saturation down, maybe even raise the color temperature a bit. A little bit weird, eh? But there's not a lot we can do about the shadows in this game sometimes. Yeah, just that spot right there is a bit strange. Nice, nice little pull away. That'll do it. Oh, cool. Onwards. I think for this one, usually there's not a lot to get too excited about outside, except for this rail here. We really like this. Oh, okay. It's an interesting technique. Yeah, no, sweet as. Righto. Moving on. Yeah, it's pretty rowdy, oh. Oh. Let's leave a little blood behind for the blood god. Yeah, okay. Oh, back to that old trick, are we? Right, let's just get some points on the board. Get a decent amount of grind distance up here. Obviously the easiest spot for it. A couple more meters, eh? Oh, we'll just cheese it. No, we won't. Whatever, we'll take it. Now, apparently this season we've got a bit more, we've got another bloody creator challenge, like creator set, content creator set. I think we're all hoping to see, all hoping to see Pigeon Thief come through on that one. It'd be good to see him catch a win. He's always bigging up skateboarding games. You know, he's been holding up this game. We're not holding it up, but he's been representing this game for quite a while as well. So. Be good to see him get his flowers. And we've also got that deck design competition as well. I chucked in a little whatever for that, but man, you see some of the quality of the artwork there. Absolutely phenomenal. And some of them, they didn't even take the AI star for Gemini or ChatGPT or whatever they use, like the little watermark, and even take it off. So yeah. I personally don't have a huge problem with AI stuff, depending on context and what it's being used for, obviously, but yeah, for a competition, you know, that's about your artistic, your artistic vision, and that, and it specifically says no AI, and then you don't even remove the AI star from the from the bloody submission. It's not a good. Ooh, yeah, it's not a good look. okay. So it's the first time I've done that one there. Anyone who's watched me do this before knows that I always get to this stage, grinding the fun box, and for some reason just start experiencing what can only be called a giant meltdown. One of those ones you consider, now do I put grind assist on? And you think, no, we're not going to do that. I don't think I got one more to go anyway, so just hit that. Sweet as. Well, that was relatively painless this time around. You know, I think this is the first season too. I haven't actually put on or paid for any SVB or Robux, as we like to call it sometimes. There's just been nothing really worth. I'll tell a lie. I might have paid for. No, actually, I don't think I have it all though. Yeah, I don't think I paid for any of them. There's just been sincerely nothing really worth grabbing. I mean, I've very obviously paid for things in the past. You know, quite a few things actually. And I'm happy enough to stand by that, but there's just been a lack of anything really worth paying for this time around. Barring obviously Stadium Access, but yeah, that turned out to be I don't know, could have waited, to be honest. Barring the extra rip chips ticks. Look out. Bloody Suge Knight over there, right? I missed that, did I? Look, now we're stuck in the garden. Jeez, mate. Seems we're having a few stuttering issues as well, so let's see how we get on there. A reasonably unorthodox way of catching the taxi. Not what we were after. There we are. The ugly. Try to no comply that. Did not get the timing right. We'll try again, though. It wasn't worth it in the end, was it? That's all right. Knocking him down, eh? Only a few more to go. Be well over halfway by now. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man coming at you. Speaking of which, that I'm actually pretty keen. Like, I really enjoyed what's his name, John Bernthal as Punisher, so really looking forward to seeing what they do with that. In the new Spider-Man movie, it's good to see John getting a bit of respect in the main MCU, because he did an absolutely phenomenal job as the Punisher. So it will be really good to see him get a bit of actual screen time in the MCU. You know, and as far as celebrities go too, like anyone who knows me knows that I'm the last one to start celebrity worship and all that carry on. But all things told, he seems like a pretty decent dude. You know, just a regular bloke. And definitely a bit of a fan, like Spider-Man and Batman. You know, obviously two different companies, but Spider-Man and Batman were my favorites growing up. So even seeing old Robert Pattinson doing his Batman, I gotta say, he absolutely smashed that. You know, did a really, really good job. Bit of a random glitch there, but yeah, he did a good job as Batman. To be honest, I quite enjoyed the darker, grittier approach to it. And Tom Holland's Spider-Man, like I even like the Andrew Garfield ones, you know, like for what they were. I've always quite liked Andrew Garfield as an actor. That one about Desmond Doss, I always forget the name of the bloody movie. The original was called Conscientious Objector. I can't remember what the hell this one's called. But yeah, he crushed it in that. But yeah, his Spider-Man, like it was fine, dude. Like at the time too. You know, it was pretty good. But yeah, Tom Holland and like those Spider-Man movies, you know, I have seen worse. Is it high cinema? No. Are we particularly worried about that? You bastard. Not really. See if I can get this in one. Managed to do it the other day on stream. Oh, come on. No. Gonna work. Adds a little extra element of challenge having the traffic on during challenges now. Like I know some people are not gonna like it at all. I can't say it bothers me too much. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Obviously it's not ideal for ones that are as finicky as this one can be. But overall, it adds to a sense of... Oh, whoops, what are you doing? Overall, it adds to a sense of realism. A bit more world immersion, you know, like... I can't say I hate it. It's very much one of those games, and EA itself, and by extension Full Circle, very much one of those games and companies and products that you sort of just have to take it as it comes to you. God knows they're not listening. People say vote with your wallet. That doesn't quite work either. What does work, it appears, oh, come on, is voting by player engagement. So if you're not playing very much, you know, if you're really unhappy with it, and you're not playing much, and then more people follow suit for that, it does seem like, you know, that sort of gets their attention, because obviously this is not going to work at all. No. Because obviously that's directly affecting their engagement statistics. And as much as they are a bottom line company, obviously, as all companies are interested in profit. And although it's a game to us, it is a product to them. Get on the ledge, Geko. Get on the ledge. I'm starting to shit the bed here. I actually need to focus up. I'm too busy bloody gas bagging. But yeah, long short of it is, without going on about it, the easiest way to sort of have an effect on these things where you might feel like otherwise you don't is to not play. Try and convince others if you're seriously unhappy. Make bug reports, suggestions. State that that's the reason why you've stopped playing. And that sort of seems to work. You got to sort of play their game against them. But anyone who's worked in the corporate sphere or has had any interaction with it will know that the corporate world is shocking. Far out, we're just going to go around. Is shocking for doubling down on bad decisions. You know, there seems to be a real culture of arrogance when it comes to poor decision making, and then standing by it instead of pivoting. You get, you know, even framing it as their idea, or, you know, somehow that's conceding defeat for them somehow. But it's a level of arrogance that has seen the downfall of many products and companies. Oh, mate. Gonna end up spending 45 minutes just doing this bloody challenge. Ah, I see. Apparently there's a thing in the Souls game where it pulls into a pool. Sort of like 3 bosses that you're going to struggle with, like at random, that you're going to struggle with, that others won't. And it's different every time you play the game. So say for Elden Ring, it might be Godric, you know, one of the tree avatars, and Patches might really give you a really, really hard time. And someone else, it'll be three completely different bosses that they'll have trouble with. Now I wonder if EA has done that for this too, like everything's going to go fine until you get to 1 or 2 challenges. You know, it'll pick 1 or 2 challenges that are just not going to work for you. Well, that's the cope I tell myself anyway. No, it didn't do you bloody... Here we go, this time. This is the one I feel good about it. Oh, mate, come on. Boost back around here and try again. You watch, it'll be the bloody traffic that takes me out this time. Yeah. Ah, mate. Gotta make me say a swear. Well, at least the music's good though, right? Not bad for copyright-free music. Alright, get out of the way. You're gonna make me grumpy. Speaking of bloody Marvel properties too, you see the new Avengers trailer going on. I don't know what, if any, real build-up. Like, I sort of tapped out. I only watched like a couple of episodes, maybe half a season of that. Loki. Obviously had pretty much zero interest in all the girl power movies. Like, absolutely nothing wrong with female protagonists or anything like that. You know, some movies, like every old school horror movie, used to have their final girls. You got like Annihilation. There's that Australian horror movie. Like, there's plenty of movies, you know, so don't everybody start getting grumpy about. They're like, oh, he's sexist. Oh, he just wants to see, you know, down with the patriarchy and all that sort of bloody stereotypes. I don't want to hear it. And it's simply not true. But, you know, it was very obvious. It was quite literally just part of like this weird gender culture war that's going on. So with a bit of luck, so basically didn't watch, so long story short on that, didn't watch She-Hulk because it just looked god awful. Captain Marvel sucked. You know, what was her name? Brie Larson, was it? Like, it's just boring. And, you know, to be completely fair, I can't stand Superman either. You know, it's just boring. You know, essentially invincible, it's like, well, jog on, mate. Like, there's no real struggle or interest there. You know what I mean? If you're just basically invincible, you can do everything. Well, that's just boring, mate. Far out, eh? I'll tag my cat in on this one. He's just coming for Vicky's. So yeah. So I haven't seen anything leading up to this Doctor Doom saga. I think bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom's them kind of panicking, trying to drum up some interest for it. Obviously, Chris Evans as Captain America. You know, I think that's all just trying their absolute best to get people interested in it again. But, you know, not to be pessimistic, but I really don't think they're ever going to capture that sort of Infinity Saga again. You know what I mean? That was, you know, whether you want to say it's high cinema or not, or it's, you know, it's an insult to movies, it's probably getting a bit carried away, because they were very entertaining for the most part. Obviously, you had your ones that were shoehorned in there. For example, Captain Marvel, you don't need an origin story, like a rushed origin story. Oh, mate, get on it. Yeah, you don't need a rushed origin story 5 minutes before, you know, the last one in the saga releases. But I'm still going to watch it. I might just wait for it to come out on streaming or something, or go sailing the seven seas for that one, because I'm not really too worried about going to the movies these days. Here in New Zealand, like, you're lucky if you walk away with any change, $50 for a movie ticket, and maybe a popcorn if you're lucky. You know, like, it is a phenomenal waste of money in this country, especially considering the quality of movies that are coming out for the most part. Right, I just gotta get this off my chest. Why the fuck am I having such an issue doing this one? That is driving me mental. Like, close your baby ears, because I just did a swear, but far out, oh. Mate, honestly, not worth it, eh? We're going to come back to this one. Maybe. Trying to have fun. I'm not trying to have a stress-related aneurysm trying to play this bloody game. Plus, I do actually have a couple of other things to do today, so not till a bit later on, but a bit later on is going to creep up on us pretty quickly if I don't bloody get a wriggle on and spend all day there, so... No. Thank you. Jeez, what a performance, eh? Come on. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Not the time for a late tray flip, was it? I'm about ready to give myself an uppercut over here. What is going on? Right. No. Leave it out. Play game's out to get you, eh? I can hit the lip slide here. Board slide, whatever, same difference. Boom, there we go. Oh, praise the Lord, we made it. Oh, what else we got going on here? Go and hit the mani pad one. I believe that's what this one is. No, there is no one up here. Alright, sweet as. Ground shock for days. Yeah, this one used to give me a lot of trouble. Get. Oh, mate, come on. It wants to see the 3 grinds, does it? What do you reckon? 1,000,000 kickflips? And just try the easy roll-on grinds, though. Alright, so 3 grinds. They tried to cheese it, paid the price. Yeah, that'll do. Far out. How cold's my coffee? Freezing cold. It is pretty cool how a lot of the elevated challenges are now at street level as well, though. Because like some of them were, to be fair, quite a mission to get up onto. So ooh. That couldn't have felt good. Alright, cheeky little mini up here. Missed it, eh? Oh, we can't let it go like that. Ah, whatever, eh? We'll take it. As you can clearly see, we are very concerned about chasing perfectionism here. Oh, yeah. No, not fast enough. Got him. I just had to answer a text, and I've seen on my phone here. It's gone. Sportsman granted name suppression after facing multiple criminal charges. You gotta love that, eh? Like, so let me get this straight. You're good at a bit of footy, or you're good at a bit of rugby, soccer. Maybe you're good at punching dudes in the face. Hell, maybe you're a professional skateboarder, and for some reason, and you can only start believing that it's because of brand representation, you know, and their sponsors not wanting to be dragged through the mud with them, all that lovely corporate shit that comes with it. For some reason, you're above everybody else when it's time for you to get a very serious smack on the bum for criminal charges, and you end up getting name suppression. Like, riddle me that, eh? What do we do there? Absolutely nothing. Like, and yet, quite often, you know, this multi-tiered justice system, that's just not the way, is it? Right, it's starting to drive me nuts. I mean, obviously you don't. I mean, I just so happen to see that. I don't make a habit of reading or watching the news or keeping up with the news for the most part, other than what enters the public zeitgeist, because it's designed to make you upset. Of that, I'm almost sure of. But you just got to sit back and wonder, eh? Like, so just because you fucking kick a ball around, nice, got it. Just because you're good at kicking a ball around, or just because you know, have a couple of sponsorships thrown on your jumper, that makes you above everybody else in terms of criminal prosecution. It just blows my mind, really. And gone are the days when these people were held to a higher level of expectation for their behaviour. You know, it was once a privilege to occupy these sort of spots. Well, I can see that we have just crashed. It must be all my disparaging commentary about about the corporate world. I've been silenced. I've been Me Too'd. I've been cancelled. But no, that's alright. So we're going to leave the skate stream there then. As I say, there's a few things I've got to take care of today. I'm going to jump on and stream a bit of bloody Skyrim in a bit. Looks like I won't be going out today. I've just been told that there's a couple of packages showing up that I need to stay home and sign for, so that's what we will do. And stream in the meantime. So he's going to get a bunch of streaming today. Holy! That never happens. Are we back, are we? Ah, I see. You see what I mean, eh? You threaten to leave. They buck up their ideas, I suppose. How toxic indeed. Oh, carry on. Where these last few challenges knocked out. Yeah, I thought that was it. Usually you get that black screen or the infinite kickflip loading screen, and that's it for you. Oh no, she's having the big bug now. Oh, what's going on, eh? Okay, well that wasn't the game's fault, that was entirely my fault. So easy. Right, get that. I always have a bit of trouble on these curved ledges. Especially when you try to late flip instead of... I tell you, that's one thing I am working on in real life too, is late shoves. I've landed one before of a tiny little step. It was like a... Oh gee, she would have been knee-high to a grasshopper. It wouldn't have been very tall at all, but... And it was sort of dirty and didn't get any roll away, so it's not really worth talking about, but I was pretty chuffed with the effort, to be honest. Like, late shoves are not particularly easy to do. Oof, just got on there for the crooked. I seen this one clip earlier, I think it was yesterday. The dude jumped up, got a crooked, kick flip, and then to another, what was it? Ollie up onto a ledge, crooked, kick flip, crooked. On the same ledge, and it looked cool. He had it locked in too. Like, it wasn't what you'd call, I don't know if you're an elitist, what you'd call like a true grind, because his nose was tapped down. Was pressed down into the grind as well, but I mean, I don't care. Most of these people that make up these rules, they either don't skate and, you know, just learn about it, much like the armchair fighters. You know, they learn about it, never been in a fight, never thrown a punch without a day's training in their life, and then start judging people on how they do theirs. Like they're an expert authority all of a sudden, which is a culture that needs to die, to be fair. You know, you sound ridiculous for the most part. Or they are really, really good at skating, so therefore are entitled to their opinion on the skating, but more than likely just a dickhead, so no one wants to hear it anyway. I guess the takeaway from there is, you know, just don't be shit. Oh, I see. Oh, we smacked that one, didn't we? Oh, nothing left to it but do a silly little kickflip and ride this one out. Take an easy win. We've battled pretty hard on a couple of these today. Back down the other side. Hit that. Oh no, these can be death if you don't get them right. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Sweet. Let's have a quick little look at maaaateeee while we're over here. Yeah, so far, not terribly thrilled on the bricks, the Hedgemont Park. You know, a bit of a non-starter there today. Gully's okay. You know, it's got a couple of cool obstacles, and maaaateeee. Oh, see, we love the greenery, eh? Yeah, maaaateee's pretty sick. Just need to ditch the orange. I reckon that's the one single improvement that we can make. Just get rid of all the orange and just start adding some better textures to it. It'll take, I mean, they've probably already got them. They can use the textures that are in game already. But it would take, what, a weekend's worth of work? If that. Get the intern to do it. You know, outsource it, which they probably already do anyway. I love these big walls too. Oh, what's up, brother Sesh? Lurking. I think I've been sitting here talking to myself for the last, what, hour and a half? That's what we do, don't we? We sit here in a room, chat rubbish to ourselves. How you doing anyway, Sesh? You alright, mate? If anyone else that happens to be watching, Sesh is one of our valued House of the Geko members. Always putting up sick clips. Always got a great attitude. Great vibe. Never brings a down buzz to the crew. Always happy to see him there. So shout out to you, Sesh, mate. Oh, to your death. Yeah, I might jump on a bit later, bro, as well. I'm going to do a little Skyrim streaming. And then I might jump on a bit later and jam with the homies. Did you see, Sesh, that Session, the skate sim, has a multiplayer mod now? Kino put me onto it earlier today. So we are thinking maybe we might do a bit of that as well. You know, in the house rather. I'm absolutely terrible at Session, but for the sake of freshening it up a little bit, I am willing to learn to get a bit better at it. Dirty as. Yeah, so the Session mod, the multiplayer mod, there's a Discord. I'll DM you right now the same thing that Kino DM'd me. So I'm just doing that right now, mate. I think I can invite the server. Yeah, yes I can. There you go, mate. I've sent you the invite now. You have to just do their little onboarding to get into the server. And then we gotta... Sorry, hang on. Just gonna stuff myself up. Here we go. Yeah, so you just gotta do the little onboarding like any Discord server. Go and download the multiplayer mod. I think it runs in a separate... Kino was saying that it runs in a separate... separate bloody browser, like its own launcher rather, sorry. And then you also got to apply for a key, because it's only in testing. Yeah, we'll figure it out, man. Like between like Kino, you and myself, like we'll definitely figure it out. I'll send you the, I think Keen also sent me the video for for Pigeon Thief as well. Yeah, he did. So I will copy that. And I'll paste that in the chat. That's I just pasted Pigeon Thief's video on it, bro. You know we don't mind a bit of Pigeon, he's a good dude, so have a look through that as well. That'll that sort of just lets you know what we're in for at the moment, in regards to its quality and that sort of thing. But yeah, that'll be good to sort of break it up in between skate and that, you know, like we've all been saying that it's, you know, getting a little bit samey, a little bit hard to hang in there with the game sometimes, with the issues that we're all having with it. So, and that's not to say the you know, the issues with EA as well. So shout out whoever's modding that, because it you know, it's gonna be cool, man. Like, with the new transition updates too, I think this is actually going to be a fun little spot now. Didn't get it, eh? How was work anyway, Sesh, mate? Hopefully they were good to you today. Didn't cause you any problems or give you arseholes. Alright, last two. Go and finish up this one. And with a bit of luck, now we sort of put the tools down and walked away for a minute. Hopefully, that other one that was being a proper pain in the ass, we might have a bit more luck on it then. Yeah, I'll swap you, Sesh. It's bloody freezing here, mate. It was -5 this morning. Frost and fog. Good news is that the fruit tree's in bloom, so we got a lot of citrus to go through now. You know, like tangelos and oranges and lemons. You know, juice those bad boys up, mate. Help fight the winter bugs a little bit. But the older I've got, I used to love, like, especially when I was still drinking. You know, you'd go and get drunk, and then you know you'd have your cold or rainy days, and you didn't really mind if you were hungover, and the day was a write-off anyway. But nowadays, you know, being as sober as I am and skating a lot more, you're like, well, I actually kind of miss the good days, you know. As soon as it gets wet or the skate park ice is over, you know, you tend to get a bit grumpy. Well, grumpy's not the right word, but you just want to see some good weather. Oh, right on. Nah, cool. I'm always hoping to get. Oh, that's good. No, I am glad the stream's looking good, man. Yeah, it was. The first couple were pretty rubbish. It's kind of like a rite of passage for anything Geko, is that we usually get it wrong first time, and then quickly scramble to find the fixes that we need, and then it usually comes right in the end. So, nah, cool, man. Is the music too loud for the microphone? Like, are all the volume levels pretty good? I'm assuming you're watching on your phone, so it'd be interesting to know. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what the volume levels are like, you know, between the music, game sound, and my dumb voice. Oh, nice, sick. Success-ish. Success. I don't know if you were watching before, mate, probably not, but man, this challenge was kicking my ass before, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we've got the volunteer fire department alarm going off. In New Zealand, most of our fire department doesn't get paid by the government, which is criminal. Yeah, our ambulance service and our firefighters, for the most part, don't actually get paid. It's on a volunteer, especially in these small communities, small towns. Yeah, it's abhorrent, to be honest. So we've just had that alarm going off, which means, because in New Zealand they don't fight so many fires as they do first responders to car accidents. So unfortunately, and we have a gorge, like a river surrounded by I don't know, mountains so much as it is like a ravine that cuts, you know, a road that cuts through that, and people stack it in there all the time. All the big long open country roads here, people drive too fast, so they hit the ice. Yeah, so unfortunately those guys will be out there doing what they do at the moment. Don't know if you guys heard the alarm, but when the fog comes through, especially in the middle of the night, when it's all foggy and that, it's very Silent Hill-esque. Loud as all buggery. But it's one of those things, collectively, the town, well, you'd have to be a real asshole to get grumpy at that, because, you know, if it was us or one of our family, you'd be, you know, you'd only be hoping that there'd be people out there to help. Come on. Give me the grind. Oh, mate. Oh, Sesh, the battle on this one is real, man. One of those times you pray for an infinite kickflip loading screen, which it looks like we might be getting, actually. The frame rate was starting to dip too, which usually indicates that we're going to have a problem. Yeah, she's not looking good, is it? Ah, the old fabled kickflip screen, Sesh. If you're watching this on the shorts stream, the vertical stream, then you won't be able to see it, but yeah, we've got the infinite kickflip. So I'm thinking we're going to leave it there then for the day. I've done every other Rip Chip challenge and the dailies and the park review for the 3 community parks. You know, I'm happy enough to leave that there. I'm not really too worried about that other one. What do we got? Hour 45 as well. That's not too bad. So yeah, we're going to leave that there for the day. Thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. Huge shout out to Brother Sesh from the House of the Geko. Always a pleasure to have you on. It's always great to have you in the server, and you know, a bit of a nice surprise seeing that you're watching here. So hopefully I gave you 5 minutes worth of entertainment on your way home from work today, mate. Travel safe, get home safely. And oh, are you joking? It did this last time too. Trolling. Look at that, Sesh. Oh mate, it's not letting me quit. Oh mate, the one time you wanted to glitch. Look at it, mate. Oh, you can't even be mad, eh? The timing on that. Oh, brother Kev. What's going on, Kev? Alright, so for anyone else who's watching, brother Kevin's also a fellow skater and a much, much better skater than I am, and is currently working on a game at the moment and posting updates in the Geko server. And yeah, it's looking great, Kev. I gotta say, mate, like, shout out to you and the work you're putting in there, man. Like it's looking really good. Like I said, man, you got to get me on when the game's finally ready to start playing. You gotta get me on the playtest, man. Like, I'd love to playtest that. It looks like so much fun. Oh, have you now, Kev? Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing a bit more. Have you been watching the Elden Ring streams? You'd be like one of the 7 people that ever do. Like, nobody watches the Elden Ring streams, man. Like, even the shorts aren't doing too good. Get out of it. Oh, mate, see that? Bloody truck sniper. No. Yeah, predictable. Yeah, he's a handsome bugger, eh, that character I've got on Elden Ring. Yeah, it's also about like, to be fair, I built my initial, like, what am I, like 160 subscribers now, so like I built the initial subscriber base out of skate, while the very first one was out of some music that I was doing. And now obviously it's skate, so like you can't blame them if you know, most of the subscriber base is interested more in skate than any other game that I play. That's what they initially came here for, so it just takes time, man, you know. But yeah, no, this challenge, dude, like, it's the last one I got to do for the Rip Chip Challenges for the day. I got it first try, what, 2 days ago, and this time it's just not giving it to me, Kev. Oh, mate, just make the jump. Oh, I appreciate that, Kev, mate. Yeah, that's sort of, I mean, that's the thing, eh? Like, when you're trying to build a genuine audience, you know, it takes time, man. You know, you just keep doing your thing, and people, you know, if it's not for them, they won't, you know, they won't stick around. But if it is, then you build a more loyal subscriber base. And you guys know what I'm like. I'm not going to pretend and like do like that over-exaggerated YouTuber stuff, you know. It's just, A, I'd feel bloody silly, and B, it's not genuine to who I am. And you know, you gotta try to be authentic, eh? At least true to yourself. Yeah, that's what I reckon. That's what I reckon too, kid, mate. Look, I've sort of shifted goals a little bit and am looking to see if I can't monetize the channel, just to see if I... Oh, mate! Yeah, just to see if I can. Yeah, it'd be pretty funny, to be honest. But obviously, you know, it's not my primary motivation. I just like making the videos. Yeah, making content is fun. It's a good hobby while I'm still studying too. Oh, we got it, Kev. We got it, Sesh. Oh. Yeah, like, as an artist, Kev, you know that, mate. Like, we make whatever our forms. It's like any of the music I've ever done, or like the videos and that. You know, it's art for art's sake first, and anything that comes of that is just a bonus, man. Yeah, I reckon, lads. What do you reckon? Finally, eh? It only took about, oh, geez, what felt like about 1 million attempts, but we got there. But yeah, I think on these streams, about the most disingenuous thing about me is that I don't swear very much on the streams, and that's obviously to try and reach a wider audience. But I mean, you guys know me well enough that I'm not usually too worried about swearing in general. It's just for the sake of just trying to appeal to that's about as far as I'll go for appealing to a wider audience. That, and like, if I got kids and stuff watching too, you know, like some of the skate school kids, you know, we obviously help out of that skate school. some of those kids have signed up to me YouTube as well, and I got to try and set a halfway decent example for them. Like, I still slip up around them, obviously. You know, I am who I am, but yeah, it's a very family-friendly Geko. Yeah, that was predictable. Don't know where you thought you were going from that one. Oh, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Oh, you reckon I start up an OnlyFans sesh? Start selling Geko feet pictures. Pictures of Geko eggs. Geko after dark. Oh, mate. Only Gekos, yeah, mate. We'll get all the lads on. Everybody's about to get paid. Let's have a quick little scooty around Rolling Waves. And I better go have a shower, grab another cup of coffee. And what do you lads reckon? I've been thinking about streaming some Skyrim because they've got the Argonian classes in there. I've never played Argonian before either because they're pretty lame, to be fair. But I was thinking I'll make a Geko, and seeing as that I'm fully leaning into this whole Geko bloody branding thing. What do you reckon about doing the Argonian playthrough for Skyrim as well? I'll make him look like a Geko. That'll probably be pretty good for the memes, though. Are you playing the Khajiit? Hey, that's the way. They got that wicked unarmed bonus on start as well. Like, I really like the water breathing mechanic. That's cool, but at the same time, there's nowhere to use it. You know, what's the point? But yeah, until I started streaming Skate, mate, like I'm not gonna lie, and you guys saw some of my especially for like about a week there, I got pretty dark on the game. I got pretty salty about it. You know, and I think now with the streaming, it's actually just a bit more fun. Zip around, chat some rubbish, do the Rip Chip Challenges. So yeah, it still is mostly dailies, and then I just go out and do the Rip Chip stuff. Yeah, I had Kev, I had over 100 mods. You know, like the better UIs, like better graphics, better night skies, like lore accurate sort of armors and weapons, new dungeons and monsters and all that sort of thing. But they're all on my bloody hard drive that I'm locked out of at the moment. It mechanically froze up, so. So I can't get into my mods, so I'm just gonna have to play a vanilla playthrough. Yeah, oh yeah, man. Like my Skyrim file, my actual, like the game itself is like 15 gigs. I had, shit, I think in the end of it all, I think it was like 98 gigs for Skyrim. Oh, Gmod. Yeah, bro, that game was heaps of fun. I used to love Gmod. Yeah, my younger brother got me into that one. I have found though, Kev, like, because obviously I'm doing more skating in real life. The more I skate in real life, it's sort of helping, like doing what I can to help build that organization with the guy who runs it. I sort of see less and less playtime on skate, to be honest. Oh, Gmod, yeah, Gmod is absolutely, like, as the kids would say, goated, mate. Like, Gary's mod. And maybe that's what we do for the Geko server, right? Maybe we introduce a bit of Gary's mod as well. I've still got that. I've got it on my Steam account. Oh, did you get on your board, Kev? Yes, mate. That's the way. Like, for what my opinion's worth, mate, like, you're too good a skater to not be skating. You know what I mean? I know you're going to do it for you. But, yeah, you're too good to not be skating, mate. Too creative. And, you know, it's just such a shame. No, that's the way, Kev. I'm bloody stoked for you, mate. Absolutely chuffed. I never, tell you the truth, Sesh, I never actually played Team Fortress 2. That was one I never played, and I never completed either Half-Life game either. Got both of them. Whoa. And yeah, I feel you too, Kev, mate. It's bloody winter here, so everything's all icy today. We don't get snow, but yeah, it was -5 this morning with no okay, what's that, Kev? Is that like, send it to me in the DMs, bro, or in the Discord server. Is that for like warm-ups and that sort of carry on, is it? Yeah, sweet as. But yeah, it was, and yeah, Sesh, it was -5, mate, with frost and fog as well. So the sun's just breaking through now. Once I finish up here, I'm gonna go get some sunshine, do some stretches in the sun, get a cup of coffee, that sort of carry on, warm up. But yeah, I agree, Kev, mate. When I first started, it was all like, okay, I've got like a real rough sort of like ollie on, like when I first, when I picked it up again a few months ago. Okay, cool. I got a few, got a real rough, inconsistent ollie. Can sort of do my frontside 180s again. So I'm like, okay, cool. Straight to kickflips up the bank, like in bonuses and stuff like that. It's like, now, man, like every session, when I start, I'm literally just trying to master the ollie now. You know, like ollieing up stuff, ollieing off stuff, working on the ollie technique. Oh, right on. Cheers, thank you. No, good on you, Kev, mate. Yeah, so, and then I'll try, like, if I can land just 1 or 2 kick flips in a day, I think the best was 3, like nice, crispy, clean kick flips. Then I'm happy, man, and I'll move on to something else. Like, and also being 37 too, bro, if I keep going like I was, like you saw some of the videos, if I keep pushing like I was, then I end up hurting, you end up getting hurt. You know, I already had to take 2 weeks off of my hip, which is a very old man thing to say, but it's just the reality of getting older. And it's like, you know, it's like, what are you doing? What are you skating for at that point? You might as well just chill out and actually just enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, mate. No, that's the way. Especially because the level that you were at as well, you'll just end up. Oh yeah, and I got to charge up my solar beam like a Venusaur, mate. Yeah, like the level you were at, mate. Like you may struggle a bit to begin with to accept that. You know, because I think it's been a long time since you skated, like a few years, mate. So it won't take long, but it will take you time. Because you know better than anyone, bro, that, you know, it's that consistency that really dials in, like that consistent skating that really dials in consistent tricks and improvement. So you just gotta put the time in, bro. You know that. I don't even know why I'm telling you that. You know that better than I do. Yep, I found that the hard way too, bro. Less is more. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things. We got this one dude who was a 90s skater and taught a bunch of the local guys how to skate. He's sort of given me a few pointers as well. Really, really good dude. You know, I think he's probably got, he's got a few years on me too. Maybe like a tenner on me. Maybe not quite that. And he, yeah, he was saying, you just got to chill, man. Like, you know, just find the way just to relax into it. And I tell you what, man, the level ups I'm getting now from consistently skating, chilling out on how I skate, and really just focusing on relaxing into tricks. And, oh man, the difference that is making is just phenomenal. Alright, well I think that is everything in here. Yeah, that's how those silly videos started, kid. You know, like my I suck at skating videos, that's how those started up. It was quite literally just wanting to watch what I needed to do to improve. And I ended up laughing for a lot of it. So I was like, well, I might as well make some videos out of it. But then after a while, like it became the core focus of my skating, like go out and get clips. And it's like, well, A, I'm not that good. And you can only watch someone suck at skateboard, like suck at the same tricks over and over again for so long before you get bored. And then and then also like, why am I chasing clips when I'm not actually learning how to skate properly and doing that, you know? So there'll be another I suck at skating coming out, but they'll come out when they do, you know, when there's stuff worth posting. I've got like a couple more bails, some board slides and stuff to put up. And my brother likes filming, so we make a good team on that. But yeah, most of my streams I'll do the daily challenges. Like what have we done, all the tasks, you know, all of those bloody tasks are all done now. And then I'll just go through and, you know, if I feel like it, I'll run through and do community park reviews, and then I'll shoot through and do all of the challenges as well, all the Rip Chip ones. That's also because if I don't want to pay for Season 5, which I'm not sure if I will at this stage. Like, I'm not motivated to spend any more money. Like, I would have spent easily $500 on this game so far, so... You know, I don't regret that, but now it's come to the point of diminishing returns. The game needs to give me more back now to justify paying. Whereas I was once happy I'm paying, now I don't see it as being worth it. And that's just where I'm at with it. But the only one I haven't done fully is this one where you got to do the coffin under the satellite and get all of that in one go. That's a rubbish challenge, dude. An absolutely rubbish challenge. It's up there with stoking grouches and nosebleeds. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I've already got the last page done. I don't know if you're watching on PC or your phone. Nah, the pass sucks, dude. Like, for the most part, you know, there's some cool stuff in there. Like, if you're watching on PC, you can see. Like, I used, obviously, we had, I got a little gift of a code and got some Rip Chips, some SVB with that. So I used that a little bit earlier on in the season, just so I could get, you know, I wanted that grip tape and that sticker. So I've completed all of those and got basically everything I want out of the pass, except obviously a couple of boards, you know, that I'm interested in. Always like getting the boards. But this, I mean, well, I mean, you look at those, man, like, it's lazy, and B, they look awful. You know, it's not got any stitching textures, like nothing extra on the sole, like no sole color, nothing. Like, absolutely nothing, so it's just not worth it. And to be honest, yeah, see, I'm exactly the same, mate. And if I hadn't have paid for the pass, like, I'd be down to dailies strictly. If that. Yeah, I hear you, Sesh. It was good to get the, like, I was really chuffed to get the, what is it, the fast travel points finally. But I don't even think that brick switch is on the roadmap, like. But one thing I really don't like is the inclusion of other sports like baseball, like soccer, dude, like football. Like, who gives a shit? This is a skateboarding game. You know, like, just make it relevant to skateboarding. And that's what I've been saying for a while, is that this game needs to focus more on its focus on skateboarding and focus on the skateboarding product. You know, we don't need, you know, football related, aside, you know, like some of the deck designs and stuff, like that still reminds me of skateboarding. Like, that's something random you would expect to see in skateboarding, you know, like that sort of deck design. But like the World Cup stuff, like, who cares? Like, no one, like, I know, you know, football is one of the most popular sports on the planet, I accept that. But it's it's absolute rubbish, mate. No one gives a shit. This is a skateboarding video game. So they need to start really focusing in on appealing to the skateboarding demographics, not trying to please everybody, because it's not working. And like, for the most part, this stuff's pretty trash, dude, to be honest. The Los Angeles one's not bad though. Like, I'll give them that. That's not terrible, that shit. Yeah, and we've got like, yeah, I mean, like, at least the Nike stuff, yeah, to say what you will about Nike, but at least it's skateboard focused. Like, I'm not a huge fan on it. The shoes are okay. And that sticker's pretty cool, but I mean, it's a sticker, mate. We're not getting too excited about that, are we? But this, like a trophy, you can't do anything with. You just got to place it down. You know, tire for hippie flips, maybe. All this X Games stuff is barring. I did grab that top, though. I didn't mind that top. But it'll be few and far in between. You'll see me wearing it. I might set it up for a character. But yeah, for the most part, guys, yeah, it's a bit underwhelming, Like, we just need more. We just needed to focus on skateboarding. Do that, and we're already heading in the right direction. The essentials could do with a bit of a tickle up as well. I don't get them. The other X Games free items. I don't think there are any free items, mate. You mean these ones, Kev, mate? And yeah, the game is basically a cross between Fortnite and The Sims anyway, mate. I was watching a video of another person playing the newest Sims games. And yeah, all the models are basically exactly the same. They're just slightly higher definition. Which makes sense, being as that it's one of their greatest, achieving IPs. But no, I don't like any of this stuff, Kev, mate. And I'm hoping that tomorrow there will be a shop rotation or some more stuff added to the shop for the currency. The X Games Manipad, mate. Is that a bit of you, is it, Kev? Yeah, I know, Yeah, nah, I hear you, Sesh. Yeah, like the ollie bar that can't be set. I mean, who was that for? It's just very, very uninspired for the most part. Change that back. The ollie bar can't be adjusted, so you gotta buy both of them. So there's that one, which I believe is the medium height. Oh, there's three of them. Yeah, I didn't even click on that. Yeah, then you got the high one, and then you got the low one. Yeah, there's three of them, man. So yeah, in my mind, it's just a waste of time. Yeah, no, you can't adjust it, Kev, mate. No, you can't adjust it. That's set as it is for 250 SVB. And these ones, obviously, it's only the in-game currency that you earn, so it's not as big a deal. But the fact remains, as a matter of principle, the high one and the low one are separate items. Yeah, and this medium one, that's just set to medium. Yeah, so it's all those little things. It's like the death of 1,000 cups, lads. It's all those little things. Like in a vacuum, like some of these smaller issues aren't that bad by themselves, right? But when it's consistent across the whole product, so when it's consistent across the whole product, it's laziness at best, but I think we all know it's about maximizing monetization. And also it helps pad engagement statistics because people have gone and they've bought everything that we want, that we put out, they love it that much. It's like we actually haven't given people a choice. So much like anything in statistics, they can be unreliable and fudged quite easy. They say the numbers don't lie, but you can make numbers lie. and that's one strategy in doing so. One thing I do believe these days, Kev, mate, is that there's no real conspiracy theory behind any of this shit. Like some people try to say EA is trying to make us unhappy, rah. I don't believe so, mate. For the most part, it's always about money. It's always about, like any great conspiracy, it all comes down to people, money, and power. That is it. That is what it always comes down to, mate. It is just that simple. So it's just about money. Squeeze as much money and as much engagement statistics out as possible. Because obviously we're in the attention economy now. It's no different than me streaming. Yeah, you're right, Sesh, mate. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, live service was a mistake, but as companies, they love their live service stuff now. But like I've been saying for a while, Kev, you might have heard me, I said it earlier today, but you might have heard me talk about it before, like, the corporate world as such is that even on a bad decision, yeah, maybe, potentially, mate, or to see if the interest is actually there, I wouldn't hold your breath, because it's kind of like, you think about Fortnite and GTA 5 rather, once the live service model becomes successful, there's no motivation to change it, is there? Not usually. Like, why would you if it's already printing money? But what was I going to say? Yeah, the corporate culture these days is such, and you've probably heard me say this before, is that regardless of if it's a bad decision or not, there seems to be that much arrogance or ego involved where they will always double down regardless of what the consumer or the product, regardless of how the product performs, they will always double down for a period of time on bad decisions. Yeah, it's not even games, mate. It's the corporate mentality. It's called, you probably already know the name, but it's called homogenization. It's where everything just is the same, boiled down to being essentially the same process, everything's standardized. And the truth is, mate, that in the video game industry, that these products, because that's what they are at the end of the day, they're games to us, to a business, they're products. And these guys who own the companies or have investments in the companies, they are usually owners or leaders of other industries. And they believe that because of the corporate strategies being standardized and homogenized, that one strategy fits all industries, and they will beat that into that. They will beat that strategy until literally they get to the point where it is undeniable because the money's not working. The money's no longer coming in, and then they will turn around, usually blame the player base or the consumer base, which is also there's no accountability for products failing these days or companies failing. It's always the consumer's fault. And then they will go off and do the same thing somewhere else. So it's just a matter of getting through that period of time now. It's cyclic in nature, mate. It will come back right again. The corporate world just having its time now. It's just that simple. And whether we like it or not, they do own market share on most businesses through, acquisition deals, mergers, and vertical integration. There's not a lot we can do about it. So we just got to wait it out, dude, and enjoy what we got. We've always still got emulators, the old games. The graphics are really good outside in real life. you know, so we've still got that. You know, guys like us, man, we can still go out and actually skate. So, you know, we're not reliant on this, but they're baking the fact on that a lot of people put their entire identity into being online now, especially the kids that grow up knowing nothing else. And so, you know, their entire personality is developed around being online, their online game, their favorite online game. Yeah, there are a couple, man. Skate style. Yeah, see, skate style, I don't know if you've seen like they call it a demo. It's more of a proof of concept. But skate style, like, to give it its credit, is heading in the right direction. It's just, I think it's still just one guy developing it as and when he can. Zella, he's a cool dude, man. I've spoken to him once before. He's like, seems like a lovely guy. It's just he's trying to, like, well, not that he's trying, but he's got a really hard task ahead of him, being trying to please video gamers and skaters. And that's like, mate, you take two of the most vicious fan bases and like fussy fan bases on the planet and try to please them, man. But yeah, that game will be a very strong contender against all of these AAA titles, against Session, against Skater XL, which are essentially dead games. Although Sessions just got its multiplayer mod. You know, oh, so you know about skate style? Yeah, mate. Yeah, so with a bit of luck, that one will come through. You know, I am rooting for him. You just got to stay realistic, and I think that's something that gamers. Oh, 100%. Like, it's like everything, mate. Like, you know, like in music, there's elitism. Skateboarding, there's elitism. Video games, there's elitism. You know, it's just nerds, man. You know, like, we are nerds in our own right, but at the same time, like, some of these guys just need to chill out, dude. Like, just let people enjoy things as they want to. You know? Like, one person's taste does not dictate what everybody else should do. And besides which, all that elitism boils down to is usually like, the Skate game, yeah, the old ones. I played Skate 3, that was my introduction to the series, and I really enjoyed that. I've actually got it on my PC too at the moment. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, all elitism really boils down to, mate, is like, take skateboarding for example. It's just like some core tricks or like some core spots that the community have agreed that, yep, are absolutely, you know, radical, man, like really, really cool. But then people only want to see that. So like people like yourself, Kev, who do a lot of expression on the skateboard, say like, you know, like your ballerina spin, like all the weird stuff that you like to do, that is really cool and really difficult. To them, it's like, it's not hardcore, it's not skate core, you know what I mean? It's not nose grinds or hooker grinds without touching the nose to the rail edge. It's not flip in, grind, flip out, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, bro, it just embeds corporates when it comes to that, because everybody's doing the same thing and it's boring. It's no longer original. So we know better than to listen to that, mate. Like, being artists, you know, it's about art. And skateboarding's no different. So you just do what's right for you and what feels right for you, mate. And we know that. Just don't listen to the noise. And we're not super sociable people, mate, so that's relatively easy to do. And I always come down to, mate, like, if you're not hurting anybody, who cares what anybody else thinks, man? Just go on and enjoy yourself. Shouldn't live your life worried about what other people think or what they want you to do. As long as you're not harming anybody else, it's none of their business. All right, well, I think I'm going to leave it there. I've done a significant amount of ranting and raving and carrying on. I'm going to jump on and stream a bit of... I've got a couple of things to do. And then I'm going to jump on and stream a bit of Skyrim, start getting that character going, and then probably finish up with a bit of Elden Ring a bit later on. So, I don't know if Sesh is back yet, but thank you very much, Sesh, for dropping in. Kev, it's always a treat having you on, man. Like you got the right idea too, mate. Just do it for you. Just if it's not fun, why bother? And we don't want to be like everybody else. Otherwise, we'd all be the same, wouldn't we? But yeah, no, it's like once again, as always, though, like you guys are absolute backbones of the House of the Geko, and always absolute treasures to have on, man. Like, I'm really happy to have you guys on. Always bring a high vibe and contribute good art and good clips to the server. So I'm always stoked on you guys, man. So a huge shout out to both of you guys. Thank you very much for watching. But yeah, no, I think that's as good a time as any to call it, eh, Kev, mate? So you fellas all have a safe day, have a good day, get out there and have a skate. And we will catch everybody up on the next one. Righto, appreciate you all though. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch us up a bit later. See you for now.